All right, gonna try the spoiler delete mod on the car. Some say you shouldn't do it because it overheats, but I disagree, because most of the time, if you're going to overheat, you're in traffic and the spoiler's down anyway. And second of all, they say, well, it needs it for, you're going at speed and you need the downforce to take corners, but maximum speed I'm ever going to do is around a corner is not going to be over 100 kilometers an hour around probably a tight bend, and even then it would make no difference. All the 80, the 70, 65s to whatever it is to 1989s, most of them came with the option of not having a tail on it at all, so I don't see why these would need a tail. People say you engineer stuff for a reason. I'm an engineer, or have been an engineer anyway, and sometimes things are for reasons and sometimes they're just for aesthetics. So even though it obviously does serve an engineering purpose, what I use the car for, it's going to be unnecessary. I really like the look of the non-tailgated version, so I'm going to do the delete spoiler mod, auto mod, and hopefully you can still operate it manually. So if I want it up, I'll put it up myself. So that's it, because the lines of the car are so much better without it. So anyway, and I don't really care what, I'll just put it up manually. I don't really care what anyone says. That it just doesn't look good. It really is a place to check your drinks when you have a rest. So anyway, a big shout out to, there's a guy on YouTube runs a Renthusiast, I think his YouTube channel is, and he's the one that I got the idea to copy from, and he got it, I believe, from the Renlist website. There's a documented site. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so looking up under the glove box, mine has this unit here that I have to take out, and it is held on by a screw there. Got it. And a nut. Right. There's the panning out. Up there and up there. And take that down, and then we'll see what's on the other side. Okay, so I've taken these two nuts off, which are held here and here. Some videos they just unscrew it here, but this I couldn't access that screw from where I was, so I might put it back differently, I'm not sure. But now I just need to take this part off with a screwdriver. I might be able to pry it off with my hands maybe, but I think it's easier with a screwdriver. Okay, so I've been prying that up. That has just come off. That's the unit. This is what we want to get to. This is what we want to get to. And apparently pins 8 and 12. So 8 and 12 are written here. 8 and 12. So I'm going to pry this open and make sure that the pins in here do not pop out. I'm sort of doing this one-handed, so it's a little bit hard to show everything, but okay, I'm just going to video taking this off, just in case things pop out and I can see where the wires were or are. I'm going to gently just turn that around so I can see them all. Okay, so pins 8 and 12 I believe are here and here. So I'm going to remove those and see how we go. Okay, I've just confirmed from another post that the ones I've got to take out are white and green and white and red, which are the two, which is 12 and 8, which I thought they were. So I'm going to take them out, re-clip that back on so everything doesn't else pop up, and then I'm going to tape them out of the way. So I'm going to pop them out, clip this on, and then deal with the loose ones once they're out. Okay, so there they are, popped out. I've tested the rear spoiler and it still works manually, so I'm going to tie this off and see how we go. Tape them up and tie them off and put it back together. So Here they are, just tied out of the way, green away from the power, whatever it is, vice versa. Just tied up there, nice and snug. Kept out of the way from each other. Just going to put that back together and hopefully we're done. Okay, so